Hey everybody, exciting stuff to share. We've been using GPT-4 Turbo with the agent framework we've been building at Sublayer, and I'm just kind of blown away by how fast it is, and excited to expand on this and be able to use this in day-to-day work. But been using Advent of Code for some toy problems, and thought it'd be fun to share. So what I have down here is this really kind of primitive agent that takes a test command and the file that makes those tests pass, that would implement the thing that's running in the tests. Down here I have the tests running automatically on any save, which kind of just more for show, and we can actually kind of shrink this down. Got the problem here. I did this through day 1 and day 2, and gonna do day 3 live-ish. I've already kind of read the problem, but there might be some hiccups as I work through this. But essentially the problem is that you get a list of directions for Santa to move: east, north, south, west, etc. And then Santa delivers a present at each house, and you need to know how many unique houses, how many houses received at least one present. And so what I've got here, I've got a spec file with some boilerplate already written and an empty santa.rb file where we can put our implementation. I'm going to copy this first one, but we can go ahead and get started here. And so if we do our spec.describe Santa and save, the test runner is going to run and it's going to implement the class Santa. And so let's go ahead and do the next thing, which was describe unique houses delivered to, and let's say it counts the first, I'll say, how do we describe this one? It counts the starting location as delivered to, and say Santa equals Santa.new, the thing we copied, and then expect Santa.unique houses delivered to equal 2, because he's delivered to the first house and he's delivered to the second house. And so let's go ahead and see what it decides to do here. Bearing in mind that a lot of the Advent of Code problems are in the training set, so it jumps way ahead sometimes. But we can go ahead and, it threw all that code together incredibly fast, right? We know that it passes because the tests pass, and we can go ahead and add the second one. So it doesn't count duplicate houses, which is what we have in that second problem, or the second example here, where he goes north, east, south, west. He's done 4 houses in a square, twice to the house at the starting and ending location. So we go here, we come back to initialize a new Santa that has those directions, and unique houses delivered to equal 4, and the test pass. It jumped way ahead on us. But so let's go ahead and see here. Let's see. It doesn't. Let's change this. Doesn't count the initial house as duplicate. And then this one, it doesn't count any houses, any duplicate deliveries. Santa.new, all of these, and then expect Santa.unique houses delivered to equal, and what was it supposed to be? 2. Let's go back here because it goes sometimes a little too fast. There. And the tests still pass. We can go over here and kind of mess with it a little bit, make these tests fail, and it's going to go ahead and regenerate this for us to make them pass again. We can keep messing with it. We can get rid of the initializer. Everything's going to fail. Now it passes. We can make a typo, and it'll go. Simple thing, but fixes it. It keeps these tests passing, which, you know, with LLM based, LLM assisted coding, one of the things that we've been talking about is that tests become much more important because you want to make sure that the code works and that there are no hallucinations, but which puts more weight on the tests that you write and making sure that those are right. But if those are all right and those are comprehensive, you can do things like this, which is just mind blowing. And this is a toy problem, but I wanted to get this out. I'm going to have a more more real world example coming up in a little while. But yeah, excited to share. If this was interesting, please let me know, and join us in the Promptable Architecture Discord, where we'll be sharing a lot more demos similar to this and kind of taking LLM coding as far as we can. But cool. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.